Hello, this is another update with Marduk. It's raining a little at the moment, and all this white stuff is melting. Thank goodness, which means I'll be able to do a driving test. You can see right here that I've got some different tires on. These are the tires off my snowblower, and these were the original tires. You can see the other ones are a bit bigger, but unfortunately it's still dragging along the ground. So what I'm going to be doing is taking the snowblower off of this whole harness system here and cutting a bit of the auger off the bottom. So you'll see that in a second. Well, got some good news. Looks like I probably won't be having to take my saw to it, because part of the housing, it's actually a sort of little flap that's been scraping along the ground. So I'm going to be removing this flap right here and these sort of ski runners, and hopefully that will allow the snowblower to have more ground clearance. And here we go. Maybe I can repurpose this later. You can see it's got these little adjustable slides. So it was about a good 1.5 to 2 inches digging down into the ground. So hopefully this will fix the problem. Let's get rid of that. Now we'll move on to these. And there we go. Now hopefully this should provide enough clearance for the mech to roll around. Now we want to get enough tension lifted off the body so I can slot this piece right onto there. And now we secure the auger to the frame. And that's 2. And I could put the third one on, but it seems to be holding its own pretty well without it. So now we let her down off the jack. Alright, you can see it settle a bit. And let's see if there is enough ground clearance. Looks like there's plenty of ground clearance now. So, what we're going to do is we're going to try on chucking it and seeing how it rolls forward. Let's take a look at what happened. Alright. It looks like it was... Aha! The upper bolt broke for this leg. You can see the wood snapped. So, looks like what I need to do is to probably refabricate a little spacer type thing to put on there. You can see from this angle, there's a piece of wood up here and then down there. So this is supposed to be up there. So it looks like I'll just be slapping another board on the outside right here and re-drilling these holes. And hopefully that will fix the problem. Be back in a sec. There we go. I've got it all jacked up. Got our jack down there. And our sawhorse holding it up in case the jack fails. And we can see our culprit peeking through. There it is. So we're going to want a nice overlap between this board and that board so it gives it a lot of structural support. So we'll put it right up to the end. And all the way down, probably a good 2 feet. So let's go cut ourselves a 2-foot bit of wood. There we go. Now we'll see about installing this baby. There we go. The replacement brace is on. It's all nice and connected with the bolt here and one right up there. And of course a couple, oh, got a bit of lag on my phone. A couple extra bolts here and here to help hold it on and keep it from wobbling too much, but apparently it had been wobbling a bit. This leg kept like scooting on out from underneath it. So what I did was I added on another brace right here on the hip. So it goes right down onto this strut right here. So it makes a nice sort of triangle. And it's holding up all by itself. The jack is down. There's no sawhorse underneath it. But considering that the ground is at a bit of an angle, you might not be able to tell, but it is kind of tilting to my right or the mech's left. So for the majority of the time, I'm going to be having it propped up with either the jack or some wood blocks under this post right here, and only unchuck it, you know, like similar to these wheels, but also with the posts to make sure that it stays level and it doesn't try to skew out of the way and break. And I've also noticed that this right wheel is fairly out of alignment with the left wheel. We'll take a look in the back. you can really see the difference. The left wheel is pointing that way, and the right wheel is going that way. So all I have to do is reposition this stud a little bit and move this linear actuator about an inch or two forward. That way it will have a straight-ish steering. But you're probably wondering why I didn't show some of the work that I was doing on this, you know, to get the post and stuff in there. That's because, well, the mech kept tilting down to one side, and it felt like it was almost gonna fall on top of me. And you know, you don't want to be having having videos of people doing dangerous things on the YouTubes. So, also, I would feel I might be foolish if I got hurt and recorded the event. But just probably going to be adjusting this linear actuator, putting some idler wheels on these posts, and then install the engine and see about the test run. So, I guess that will be all for this video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.